about to start the video 20 minutes ago.
We blew a fuse, so we got that working.
And we have like 30 different GFI switch outlets here, so we had to go and turn them all off and on and go outside. And so here we are.
Let's hope it works.
Let's hope it works. All right. So today, what are we going to make today?
What are we making?
We're making a high-protein skillet brownie.
Sounds good.
We've made these a few times, and when you get to the part of the vlog where I'm traveling, with the vlog ones that are coming out, I show them to you. I took them with me to Atlanta. They were really good. It's a brownie in a skillet, but it's loaded with protein. I think first we should probably say thank you to our Patreon and financial supporters. If you've ever thought, how can I be part of this? How can I be part of the team? How can I help the show? That's how you can help. You can become a financial supporter. Plus, Patreon gets the videos directly uploaded to them, right? So, yes, which means no commercials, right? So they get them like 2 days ahead, and there's no commercials, and there's some like stuff just for them up there. And if you contribute on PayPal and leave your email address, then I do the same thing for you. I have a playlist on YouTube that no one has access to unless you have the link, and I just give that to all the people who support me with PayPal and give me their email address when they do a PayPal donation, and they get a link to that, and anything I put up there that's not public, they get to have. So there's a link above. You can become part of the team. All right, so we've got our glass bowl here so you can see what we're doing because I don't have an overhead camera. We're gonna start off with this brownie batter protein cookie butter something. This is, I think, the guy who does flexible dieting lifestyle puts these out, and it's just basically protein powder in these flavors, loaded with protein and low in calories, right? And this one's like the fudge brownie. So this one here, we're gonna put in 20 grams. So we measure everything here. No, we're just not doing that. No. Boy, Tim, hang on. I gotta get something to put this in. All right, so let's start with this. Hang on. All right, then use this to kind of dish it out a little bit at a time. We're gonna put 20 grams of this in here. This stuff is like really deep, dark. That's a lot. It's probably more than 20 grams. So just put some in and you'll see it. Let's try and get it into the bowl. Yeah. Right there. That's 20.
I told you.
Okay, put just a tiny bit more. All right, we're so close. Real.
I didn't even do that. Like that.
Okay. Just,
see, we're at 20.
okay, but just the tiniest bit more. Just a sprinkle. All right.
Do I keep going?
Keep going to get to 20. Like 19, 20. It's Arizona education. All right, that's good right there. There we go.
Hey, we got it.
Hey. This is a big accomplishment. You got to celebrate the wins as you get them. All right, 20 grams of that. We'll put that away. We're also going to put in 15 grams of unbleached all-purpose flour. That's the big flour we keep on the canister. So again, pop it in here first so we know what 15 grams is. And 15 grams of one item is not the same amount of volume as 15 grams as another.
Yes, sweetie, we know.
Okay, that's a little much. All right, close. I mean, baking is like chemistry, so you kind of gotta get right. 18.
I mean,
plus we want the macros to be right anyway. So there you go. We're at 17. All right. All right, look, that's close.
You said it's your exact.
We're at 16. Yeah, we're at 16. Okay.
There we go.
There we go. 15 grams of unbleached flour. All right.
Is it measuring the stuff?
It's measuring that too. Yes. It doesn't know if it's in the bowl or not. So. All right, then we're using 10 grams of almond flour. So we've got almond flour right here. Well, it's not going to jump in there by itself. Like, what do you think? So you just think food appears, right?
Yeah.
Like, who do you put over here? Who do you think does all this, right? Like, this is what I have to do. 10 grams.
Yeah, I know.
All right, there you go. Almond flour is very fine. All right, we're at 5 grams.
That's about this whole spoon, so that should be about 7.
Yeah, we're at 12. Take a little bit out. It'll be good. And almost there. All right. I think it's good enough. Well, close enough. All right, 10 grams of almond flour. There we go. Then we need 5 grams. I'm going to get the smaller scale out. Okay? As you get down to the smaller ones, this one doesn't...
We can do it.
But we need the little one. Hang on.
Do we?
Yeah. It's not going to measure like 2 grams and all that stuff.
Our next ingredients is 5 grams of cocoa powder. So we got our Hershey's cocoa powder here.
Yep, it's using the regular Hershey stuff. It's just.
How do I measure this?
Throw it in there. Hang on.
That's on the other scale.
No, put it on this. We'll do this one. It's fine. Hang on. All right, go ahead. This one should measure. Keep going. All right. It's cocoa powder.
That's good.
All right. Keep going. Just a little bit more. All right, that's good. 5 grams of that. It's looking pretty good. All my favorite colors, chocolate, chocolate, and chocolate. Way to go. And then we need 2 grams of baking powder. This will not measure 2 grams of baking powder. So
where's our baking powder?
it's right here. No, it's in the bag.
No, this one.
Yeah, we need a smaller little dish in there. So grab a smaller one. Let me grab it. All right, let's tar this out.
Shut up!
All right, we're gonna use 2 grams. Let's pop that in there before the display goes off. All right. Getting there. A little too much.
What are grams here?
4 point. So you need.
What does this measure?
Okay, listen. You just poured it everywhere. All
What are you trying to measure?
We're trying to have 2 grams.
Is this supposed to say 20?
2.0. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's close enough.
I'm scared because I'm part of the education system that failed you. All right, here. There you go. You were literally in one of my classes. All right, baking powder. All right, so at this point,
what's our next ingredient?
we're gonna start putting the other stuff in, but this is the dry stuff. Let's whisk this together. So I'll go grab a whisk. All right, so we're just gonna kind of whisk all this together until it becomes one uniform color.
Just give me this. Oh my
By the
God.
way, I just got back. Careful, you don't want to get everywhere. I just got back from 2 trips. One to Atlanta and one from LA. Hey, it's gonna go everywhere. And I'm wiped out. So, but I put it all in the blog. So when we get to that point in the blog, you'll see it all. All right. There you go.
There you go.
All right, perfect. Now we want to put in our wet ingredients. That's the dry ingredients, right? All right, so we're going to hold off on the chocolate chips. We're going to put in the yogurt. So 1/3 of a serving of our recipe. Let me grab that. All right, so this is 1 full serving. Our yogurt recipe makes 6. This is 1 full serving. And we're gonna have, yep, link there. Now I gotta remember to put all those in there. And this is, we're not gonna put a full serving. We're gonna put in 1/3 of a serving. So these are about 125 grams or 120 grams. So that would be 40 grams would be 1/3 of a serving. So we'll just pop this in here.
So just estimate 1/3 there.
We don't have to, we just take it off, start at 0, and when it says -40, we're good. How about that?
Nice.
Light bulb. All right, so let's start taking out till we see negative, yep,
this,
till we see -40. You might, yeah. 15, pop it in. You gotta get all that off there, yeah. All right, gotta get, yeah.
All right. You want -40?
Yep, so keep going till you have -40. Yep, keep going. Now you're at -24.
You want all of it off, right?
Yes. 36, keep going.
You want to do this?
Yeah, no.
That's what I thought.
I hate manual labor, just a little bit. Oh my God, listen, I gotta be somewhere on Thursday, right?
38.
All right. Well, why are you doing these little little tiny dribbles? Like, come on. You can do a little extra because,
There.
all right, well, some of it didn't go.
There, is that better for
all right.
-40? Is that better?
That's it. There you go. Oh my gosh. All right, thank you.
All right, what's next?
All right, so what do we got next here? All right, so we've got that. We need 2 tablespoons of wholesome yum, the syrup. So,
I'm holding a tablespoon.
no, that's a teaspoon.
No, it's a tablespoon.
No, 1 teaspoon. TSP is teaspoon.
Oh.
Tablespoon is TBSP. All right, so this is 1.5. All right, so hold this. So
Just get the tablespoon.
they're all in the. We have 30 of them, and they're all in the dishwasher. Although they're not. So
How?
where would they be? They should be, but they're not. Well, they wouldn't be. Why are they in here? They don't belong in here.
They're right there.
Oh my gosh! Stop putting the dishes away in the wrong
That's
spot.
where they go.
That's not where they go. Hold this. Oh my gosh! All right, we
That's
need
where they go.
2 tablespoons. This stuff for 2 tablespoons, it's 20 calories. If you use the regular Costco maple syrup, it's 100 calories for 2 tablespoons, or 50 calories or something. All right, pop that in there. Get it all in. This stuff, obviously, it's just made with chemicals, probably, but it's so much lower in calories, and right now, that's what I have to worry about. So
Made
it's
with
gotta be
chemicals. Isn't that everything?
I actually think it's made. I don't think it's chemicals. I think it's. I don't know what the hell it's made with. Well, it's just monk fruit sweetener. That's what it is.
All right, what's our next ingredient?
All right, so we've got the wholesome yum. We would normally use an egg, but we're using just egg. I don't know if you know this or not, but you can use just egg in replacement for egg in recipes. And that's what I do all the time. So instead of 1 egg, right, the just egg is 3 tablespoons is one egg. So I'm just going to use 3 tablespoons of this, right? Ugh, my arm is killing me.
Oh my god, let me just do it.
Hang on.
2, 3, there you go. I'm proud of you.
Yay. I have an injury. I re-injured myself on the trip, so gosh, I'm so tired of being old and injured. All right. And then we need 30 grams of earth chimp. So let's grab another cup out of there, another thing we can put on here. Yeah, one of those is fine. Pop it right here. And 30 grams of earth chimp chocolate protein powder.
Which one do you want?
Anyone. Just pop it up here. All right. And 30 grams is about 2 scoops, because 2 scoops is 35 grams. So tar this out to 0. So hit the power button. No, that's units. Keep going. Keep going on units till you get to grams. Stop right there. Hey, Einstein, press all the buttons at once. It's like on an elevator to take you every floor. Knock it off. Stop. Leave it right there. Right? Thank you. All right. So we want 30 grams. That's going to be about 17 or 16.
This is 15 too, right there. It doesn't matter.
We're getting close. I've got another bag I can open up. I'm trying to get it all out of this bag though, but I think I'm going to have to open it up.
No, you won't.
26.
I'll do it myself.
Let me see.
That's too much.
All right.
You can use
It won't really matter too much, but hang on.
31. Just use extra right there.
All right. All right. I got 31. Close enough. All right. So pop that in there. And then we need a little bit of vanilla. So I've got a teaspoon, but you can just estimate. It's fine.
Well, you said no estimate.
Well, but vanilla doesn't really matter. All right. So what we want to do with this is get this mixed up into a brownie batter. Let's grab a spoon here. And
you want to use your fancy whisper or whatever?
The stand mixer?
Yes.
No, it's just too small to do that. So I know you think we should do. You always think we should do that, but
it's just so much better.
I know, but it's not enough in here to do that. It won't get under the. It gets caught under. It's just not going to work. Believe me.
All right, we're gonna mix this up.
We're gonna mix this up. We'll be back in a minute. All right, so the last thing we need here is the chips. So it's 15 grams of chips. So let's put 15 grams of chips right here. Let me tar this out. Hang on. Okay, we're not gonna count those.
Go ahead.
Okay, we've got Lily's. The Lily's baking ones are vegan. So there you go.
What are you looking
15.
for?
That's 2.
You want? What do you want? 150?
We're gonna be here all day. 15. Let's go.
What do you want? Like 150?
15.0.
So 150.
I don't know how you got through a 4-year engineering program.
So 150.
15 is a point there. That's it. Stop right there.
See that?
Listen, I don't want to argue anymore. That's it.
It's like the whole debate we had on the last thing where we said we ate 2 whole bagels, but you said
People
1.
commented on that. They're like, did Lex ever realize that it was 1 bagel? I said, no, he did not. He still argues about it.
2.
Okay, well, there you go. Those of you who asked that question, there's your answer. Okay, so at this point, we're going to clean this up. We'll get a pan out, and we'll show you what we do with this to get it ready for baking. All right, let's clean up a little bit.
So what was half of these for?
We didn't put the sugar in. Using the plant-based monk fruit, we're going to need 15 grams of that.
It's a good thing I remember just having sugar with brownie.
It's not going to taste good at all. This is golden sugar. No, we want the regular sugar. So that one right there, this red one.
Okay, that's still
that's golden too.
It's still golden.
Anything that's not golden? This one here. Hang on. It's this one here. All right. So we're going to put 15. That's brown sugar. We're going to put 15 grams of this in. Oh my gosh! Without the sweetener, it's gonna taste like crap.
Shouldn't have we done that before?
Yes,
the wet ingredients?
yeah, we should have. But we didn't, so there it is. All right, so we're just using some monk fruit sweetener here, and we're gonna put in 15 grams of that. All right, we should have did it before the chocolate chips, because now it'll be kind of a nightmare to put in. All right.
And you're not using that mixer?
No. That mixer, if you don't make a lot, then it doesn't get it all.
This looks like a nightmare.
I know, that's because
Look, you guys see this?
That's because we put the shit. It's all got a
like,
layer of
there
sugar.
has to be a better way of doing this.
This is it. It's just a little recipe. How do you think food gets to you? I mean, I know there's a farm to table movement. What about your dad's kitchen to your mouth movement, right?
You order it.
No, you order it, right.
Like,
you put in
I
orders
don't
from
get every time I
upstairs.
come downstairs.
Yo, you want pizza left? Any more in?
Every time I don't get this. There's ingredients in the house, but there's no food.
That's because you ain't made it.
Well, it's because you haven't made it yet.
Where do you think the Just Egg sandwich comes from? Where do you think the vegan pizzas come from? Someone's got to make that. What do you
From
think?
that, I don't know.
From where does it come from?
Just Egg right there.
But how do you think it got out of the box and into a sandwich for you?
I don't know.
Okay. Now we're gonna clean this up and we'll show you what we do with it. All right. So we've got like a 6.5 inch pan right here by 4 inches. It's just a really small little casserole pan, and you can put it in a small skillet, a 6.5 inch round skillet. But when it's in the skillet, it tastes metal to me. So I'm just gonna put this thing in here. And I did add a little bit of plant milk just to mush it up a little bit, maybe make a tablespoon. You don't need to. I didn't do it the first few times I made this, but if you don't want it so thick, then you can absolutely do that. It's up to you. I'm doing it this time for sure. All right, and it doesn't cook like a traditional brownie. You kind of have to just put it in there and cook it and let it cool off before you eat it, and then it'll be ready to go. All right, so I'm just kind of using a spoon to spread it all out. And you kind of see right here that, it's all spread out in there. And what do I do with that? Right here. And this isn't part of the recipe because it is in the macros, but you can just sprinkle like 10 little chips on top. And there you go. All right, so we are gonna throw this in the oven at 300 degrees for, about 10 minutes. And we'll see how it looks there. If we don't think it's done, I'll let it cook a little longer, but that should do it. Let's throw it in the oven and we'll see when it's done. I have to tell you about my new favorite home gym set. This is the FEIERDUN FED Fitness Adjustable 4-in-1 weight set. Now you can train hard at home without a gym.
And who doesn't want that?
Exactly, Tom. FED Fitness offers you an affordable home gym option that takes up minimal space. This 4-in-1 weight set gives you everything you need to have a solid pair of dumbbells. You can do bicep curls, you can do tricep kickbacks, you can do dumbbell bench press, and all the other dumbbell exercises too.
One more rep, let's go.
You also get this amazing, sturdy, and nicely padded barbell that is so easy to assemble, and it gives you everything you need to be able to do shoulder shrugs, push exercises, and pull exercises like bent over rows, and so much more.
You better work.
There's also an easy-to-use kettlebell setup that is fully adjustable to your weight range. You just add the weight you need and start your workout. You can do Romanian deadlifts, swings, all the usual classic kettlebell workout routines, all in the comfort of your own home.
Thanks, Tim, for showing us how it's done.
And finally, you get a nice practical pair of push-up bars for those of you that are old school. You get all of these options in one strong, durable, and comfortable weight set. Plant-Based Dads has teamed up with FED Fitness and Talking Tom and friends to offer you, our viewers, a 5% discount on the FED Fitness 4-in-1 adjustable home weight set. Just use the link in the description below the video or put the code JosephUSA in Amazon where it says enter a promotional code. And if you're buying this during Prime Days, July 8th to 11th, there's an extra 40% off.
I love a good bargain.
So upgrade your home workout with the FED Fitness Adjustable 4-in-1 weight set and get started today in your own comfortable space.
Home sweet home, baby.
Change your life and save a few bucks too. What do you have to say about that, Tom?
Yeah, baby.
All right. We are done, and we've got a nice brownie right there. It's looking pretty good. So the whole thing, well, we'll go over the macros in a minute. Let's cut a piece out. The whole thing is one serving, just so you know. But let's cut it into little pieces anyway. It's cutting nicely so far.
Nice and smooth.
Nice and smooth is right. There's your piece right there.
Just get 2 forks. What was the point of this?
Okay, are you ready? Oh, I see. Do you want to use? Oh, whatever.
All
right, let's take a bite of this and see if it's enough sugar. Yeah, it's good. Oh yeah. So if you have a sugar kind of chocolate fix like I do, this is perfect for that. All right, so I'm gonna throw this on the screen, or you're gonna throw it on the screen?
I'm throwing on the screen.
Yeah. Calories, 486 calories for the whole thing. Now, that is a lot of calories, right? Like, that's the calories of an entire meal. But
how much protein?
46.2 grams of protein.
That's pretty good.
That's a huge amount of protein. So, you try and be in the 1 in 10. 486 calories should give us at least 48 grams of protein. For a dessert, that never works out, right? But in this dessert, it comes very close, 46.2. So, this is, you could split it in half and have 243 calories, right? And then wind up with, 23 grams of protein.
That's
so
still good.
It's still good if you don't want to eat the whole thing. I made this and brought it with me on the flight to Atlanta, and this is what I ate along with a protein bagel and some chickpea salad. So, pretty good macros. That's our recipe for today. What do you think?
It's good.
Yeah, it's a good option. Hit that like button, show us some love, click on that subscribe button, click on that bell. You get notified every time we have a new video, usually every Tuesday. Leave a comment below. Not everyone wants to see dessert recipes, but I feel like you need them because let's say you want chocolate and you don't have this made. Now you start biting, like, even if it's a vegan Hershey bar or whatever, now you've had 200 calories and zero
protein.
Right.
Maybe like 2 grams of protein.
Right, and you've wasted those calories. At least here, this isn't a waste of calories. Is it the best option for a meal?
Probably not.
Probably not.
But you still
Right.
get your protein.
But did you lose out on the protein? Not at all.
Is it your best bet for an 18-year-old?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably not, right? But-
Probably. I'd say it is.
Yeah,
so.
but you've got years to worry about it, right? All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.